Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I want to share with you how I make my cheddar broccoli twice baked potatoes. They are the stuff of dreams. So good, it's ridiculous. They're cheesy, gooey, delicious, just everything that's good in the world is in this potato. So easy to make, perfect for a side dish to your holiday table, or if I'm honest, half of a twice baked potato and a green salad. It's dinner for me, and Joe loves it as well. So they're really versatile, and I just love this variation of them. And the ingredients can be easier. To start off, you'll need some potatoes. I've got some cooked potatoes here. These are just some russet potatoes that I cooked in a 400-degree oven for 1 hour or until they were tender. Lots of sharp, really extra sharp cheddar. Lots and lots of it. I've got some cooked broccoli. These have just been steamed until fork tender and chopped. Make sure you drain them well. Sour cream, unsalted butter, granulated garlic, whole milk, salt and pepper. That is it. Let's get started. I've got a little saucepan here. I also have my oven preheated to 400. I actually just left it on from baking the potatoes. I baked the potatoes ahead of time just to make things go a little bit quicker, and they do need about an hour to cook, so I got that done. I'm going to add my butter and my milk in the saucepan and just bring that to a simmer. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a paring knife, cut my potatoes in half, just like so. Oops, I want to go all the way through. And then just use a spoon and scoop out most of your potato. Leave like a little bit of a border, that way it holds the potato up, it holds it upright. I'm going to do that to the rest of them, and then we'll move on to the next step. Just using a potato masher and mashing up the stuffing from the flesh of the potato. And now my milk and butter look good. I'm just waiting for the butter to fully melt, which it pretty much has. I'm going to add that to my potato mixture. And then I'm going to add my granulated garlic. That's going to add a nice little kick, let me tell you. Lots, and I do mean lots, of freshly grated black pepper and salt, because potatoes do need salt. I mean, they are quite starchy and a little bland. And then I'm just going to take my potato masher and just continue to mash up. And it looks runny, but it all works in the end, I promise. Adding my broccoli. A good amount of sour cream. It's going to give nice tanginess. And a handful of my cheddar. I don't want to add all of it because the rest of it is going to go on top of the potatoes. And now what I'm going to do, patiently mix everything together until it's all coated in that sour cream and potato mixture. Look at that. Smells fantastic already, and it's not even in the oven yet. And then you just take your filling and you stuff it right back in your potato. That's it. Now, the reason why it kind of looks a little, you might think I want to make this really dry. You don't want to do that, because these are going to go back into the oven for about 20 minutes. And if this wasn't creamy, if the filling wasn't creamy, then your potato would be really dry. I don't want that. I want you to cut into it and it to be creamy and delicious. So that's why you're adding a little more milk than you think you need, but trust me, it works. Okay, I'm just leaning them kind of next to each other so that they hold each other up a bit. And then I'm going to take my cheddar and sprinkle that over the top. And this is the time where you really should splurge and buy a better quality, really good, extra sharp cheddar, because it is one of the key flavors in your dish. So often, when you go to your local grocery store and they have like that buy one, get one 50% off, and those are always really good deals, especially if you're using them in several dishes that you need a lot of cheese and things like that. But when it's a recipe where it's one of the main ingredients, go ahead and splurge a little bit, because it really does make a big difference. I promise. You don't have to do it all the time, but for a special occasion, I think it's worth it. I'm going to pop these babies in the oven at 400 degrees for around 15-20 minutes, and I'll show you what they look like when they are done. Do you like that? These babies were in the oven for 20 minutes, and look at me. I mean, am I ready or am I ready? I've got a knife and fork in my hand, and I'm ready to dig in because they smell fantastic. They smell like cheesy, Actually, I'm just gonna do this with my hands because I like to live dangerously. I have let these cool for about 5 minutes, so it's all good. Oh, look at that. Okay. Look at that. Look at that center. It's not dry. It's delicious. It's cheesy. I can smell the granulated garlic, which I love. Never a bad thing. Okay. I'm gonna go right into this. And then make sure that before you even cook your potatoes to begin with, that you scrub them really well, because you're gonna eat skin and all. There's no need to get rid of that. It smells so good. I can smell like the broccoli, the cheese. Should have thrown some bacon in here. Hot. I don't even know what to say. If you like good food, you will love these. If you like the combination of like creamy broccoli, like a creamy broccoli soup, or like a baked potato mashed together, this is what this is. And it is better than you could probably imagine. Go to laurainthekitchen.com, get the recipe, make yourself one of these. You'll thank me later. I promise. Hope you've enjoyed spending time with me, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.